Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday today. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday off. Because tomorrow's work day. So let me show you what we ended up doing last night. Well, yesterday. After a while, Maddie came out and helped me plant the cactus in here, and so I'm gonna show you what we've done and what we need to do. So, all right, let me turn it around. And we had a question. So let's see if I can answer it for you guys here in a minute. Let me turn around here. So this is as far as we got yesterday. I need to put a board right here, but I'm kind of waiting because I don't want to cut a board and then have a spare piece. So this thing went all the way across here, and then yesterday we took some cactus and planted the rest of it from right here that way, right, and then it went this way. There's a lizard right there. I'm not sure you're able to see it there. Been seeing a lot of lizards here lately. This one here, I really like the way it turned out. It's 2 feet by 8 feet, and then 2 feet, right? Let's see if I can show it to you guys over here. Right here. I just need to put a little board inside of there so I can screw it in to keep it from coming out. So we added another 4 cactus here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can see these. I drilled these holes right here, so I can put a piece of pipe or rebar in there. These ones have pipes, little pieces of pipe holding it. Some of them are down 5-6 inches, some of them down like 8 or 9 inches. So this is where the door's gonna be, and this is what it looks like. Let me move this piece of board right here. So that's what I mean. See how that had only a little 2 foot piece. So I don't wanna cut a half a 4 footer if I don't have nowhere to use it right now. So that opening over here will have to wait for a later date. So this is what it looks like. We went in here. We're tied into that 2x12 that's in there. Angled it that way. I mean, we're not carpenters, so goes down that way. Added 2 more cactus right here. Added about another 4 or 5 right here because I did these before the rains had come. So then we added all of these right here. And then you see this right here. I got a piece of pipe right in here, but I haven't hammered it down. Got to hammer it down. Got a hole there. 2 holes there. The only reason it has 2 holes is because there's 2 pieces of wood joined together right there. So also 2 holes at the bottom. The other one's right here somewhere, just under the dirt. There's one right there, one over here. So right there. And then over here, we were able to do this one. This one's just going straight over there to that little piece of plywood that I have there. I really didn't think they were gonna come out to look so good. It looks like a little bed. And that's actually the door, but I have it tied right there, so I'm gonna have to use that door because I'm having to go all the way around. So sometime this coming week I'll fix that door so I can open it and come through there. Here's some shives that I got from a friend. Got some cactus here. So really all the cactus is 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe like 15 more. I got some what's it called, 2 fig plants, right? Gotta figure out a place to put those. Maybe I should have put it over here. So I had a question, and well, we had a question. So they wanted to know what kind of wood I'm using. So this wood right here, wood is wood. To me, wood is wood. So if I had treated wood, I'd use treated wood. If I had treated wood, I use treated wood. If I have regular wood, then regular wood is what I would use. This one here is fire treated, fire rated wood. That's what I put in here. Of course, it's used. On one of the job sites I was at, it was they had stacked it behind our container, materials container, and they needed to come and take the containers. And I asked the person, the lead man there, and says, "Hey, what are you gonna do with the wood?" And then he's like, "Why, you want some?" I was like, "No, because they're gonna come take the container." And he's like, all right, we're gonna move it. And then the next day he came back at me and he's like, "Hey, do you want some wood? Can you use it?" And they know that I have some tortoises, right? So I said, "Yeah, I'll take some. How many pieces?" He's like, "Take like 15 pieces." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take 15. I think there was like 45 pieces, or a little over 45. So I took 15 pieces. Well, I hadn't taken them yet, right? But when I took 15, he came back at me. He's like, "Hey, if I give you all of them, can you give me I think it was either 15 or 18 bear claws? You know, bear claws, like cinnamon twists or donuts, right? The bear claws." And I says, "For all of them, you know, because it was a big stack. So each one of these is, I think, 12 inches, which is a foot by 8 feet. So he's like, yeah, I'll let you have all of them. And it's only going to cost you like 15 or 18 bear claws, right?" And they don't want just regular bear claws like from H-E-B, or they want Chimply's donuts. So I went ahead and called Chimply's Donuts and says, "Hey, how many bear claws do you have in the morning ready?" And they're like, "We have about 25 or something like that." I said, "All right, I'll be there in the morning." So I went in the morning and they only had, I think they had like 12. So the rest of them, I got them in cinnamon rolls. No, not cinnamon rolls, cinnamon twists. And then I just started bringing it home. Like, I think it took like 2 trips to get it over here. And this is what I'm using. So like, again, any piece of wood is a good piece of wood. So if you think that, you know, because it's treated or it's got chemicals, I'll show you right now. So this piece of wood right here, this 1x6, it's a 1x6 by 12 foot. That's treated. It doesn't harm my animals. This piece of 2x6 or 2x8, this right here, that's regular wood. That plywood is a piece of regular plywood. The 2x12s were treated, right? So again, to me, a piece of wood is a piece of wood. It's doesn't matter what size it is or what it's made out of. It's not harming the animals. They're not gonna go eat it. All it's doing is creating a barrier from them getting in or out. So let me show you, right? So right here, I don't know how many pieces I've used. Let me go over here. The geese are gonna make a lot of noise. So that's my alarm, right, for the backyard. There's Looper. And the tortoise right there. Another one right there. See it? Another one right here. They're all over this morning. So that's Looper's girl right there. I have to change the water. I started changing the water already. So I'll show you right now. So coming over here, and then I have them right here. See? So right here I got 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, about 20 more pieces. Right? 20 more pieces. I got some more wood right here. Wood right here. Again, any piece of wood that I have is a valuable piece of wood. I don't really look at, oh, it's got chemicals or this and that. I mean, I think that's just people being people. They're not gonna eat the wood. They're not gonna go and chew on it. Again, guys, cost me about 15 or 18 bear claws. I'm figuring about $210 or $220 a bear claw for over, I think, 45 pieces. It could have been more. So I used it at other places already, like over here I cut some in the back. Again, a wood is wood, and if I'm not spending money on it, the better it is for me. So if you do the math, I think I got a good deal on it, and it already had come with the little 2x4s, right? It came screwed. These little 2x4s here, what it was a 2x6, and they cut it in half, and they screwed it on there. So if you can see them, they all have it, right? So that's where, you know, that stuff is gonna last forever. To me, if it lasts 5, 6, 7 years, that's all. I mean, by then I'll replace it with some 2x6s. So that's what it is. A piece of wood is a piece of wood for me, and I use it. There's been times that I just go in the dumpster and I look for pieces of wood, like 2x4s, anything that's 2 or 3 feet, 4 feet. I get it out of the dumpster at work. If it's in the dumpster, it's good to go. Everyone's picking out all the metal out of it, taking all the metal stuff, and I'm picking out all the wood. See? So they have a value in metal, I have a value in wood. I believe these 5-footers here came from the dumpster. So I mean, even if I spend like $50 on donuts, bear claws, it ain't nothing. That wood would have cost me. I couldn't even buy 2 plywoods without $50. So that's what I'm using. That's what I used. That's what I used all right here in the bottom. That's what we're gonna use right here. That's what we're doing. That's little by little we're trying to get this place going. So again, here's my orchard grass, right? Here's my Semite hay pellets, and then as you see inside, I have these pinned to the wall, right? So I can remember what I need to bring. Right now the tortoises are being busy, and I don't want to turn on the light because I'll disturb them. I just fed the water, changed the water, took the dairy through it. Again, guys, sorry for the ranting, and hope you watch this video and you hit the thumbs up. Again, a piece of wood is a piece of wood. Wood is a valuable commodity when you have this many animals, and you need to make pens and runs for them, right? I mean, there's times I spend money on it, but if it's free, it's free. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, which is Sunday. Yeah, stay safe out there. We'll see you sometime during the week, if not next weekend. All right.